So let us look at these two formulas called odds in favor and odds against an event E. Right. So thing is, these two are just formulas. So there's not a lot of concept involved here. There's not a lot of understanding. So from the understanding and the formulas that you've already seen, you're just learning another new formula. The thing is, because this thing has a different name, odds in favor, right? So if you just come across this term without knowing what the formula is, there's not really a lot that you can solve by yourself. And likewise, it goes with odds against an event E. So there have been questions asked in the previous exams directly on these two terms. So that is the reason why this module. So you have S as your sample space as usual, and let E be your event, right? And if E is your event, then E dash denotes the complement of the event E, right? You already know that. Then the formula for odds in favor of, so odds in favor of E are number of elements which are favorable to E divided by number of elements which are against the event E, right? So I can also write this as the first formula. I can also write it as P of E by P of S, P of E dash, right? And why can I do that? Because if you divide with N of S on both numerator and denominator, you will get P of E by P of E dash, right? That's your first thing. So remember, whenever you get odds in favor of, then you will put P of E and then divide that with P of E dash. Likewise, it's the reverse for odds against an event. So whenever you come across this term, odds against an event, then you'll put the probability of E dash first and then you'll divide that with E, probability of E. So the actual formula is number of cases which are favorable or which are against E divided by number of elements which are favorable to E. Again, if you divide with N of S in both numerator and denominator, you will get P of E dash divided by P of E. So these are two formulas, two very basic direct formulas that you needed to know. But the thing is, if you just interchange them or if you reverse them, then the whole problem goes wrong. You get a completely different answer. And what they will do in the options is they will wantedly put two options like 2 by 3 and 3 by 2. They'll put both these options. So if you end up interchanging these, then you will get, if the answer is 3 by 2, you might get 2 by 3 and you might mark it and it will go wrong, right? So just remember that whenever you have in favor of, then you will put P of E in your numerator, and whenever you have against, odds against, then you will put P of E dash in your numerator, right? So that's all that's there in odds in favor and odds against an event. Let's move on to the next subtopic.